All right, y'all. I'm gonna get straight into it. If you've ever thought about working in the tech field and you wonder what it's like, what I'm gonna do is tell you some of the pros and some of the cons of working in like a major tech company. And to save some time, I'm gonna jump right into it. So I think the first things we'll start with are the cons. So some of the cons of working in a major tech company are one, just the different type of egos you work with. And you probably get this in any field that you're in realistically. But I think one thing within the tech world is everybody, or at least most people, are very smart and very intelligent. So they feel like that they need to get their word out all the time. Like they always need to speak their mind, which is not really a bad thing, but at the same time, it gets old. The other thing is the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. You run into that quite a bit, even though there's a lot of opportunity for growth and autonomy. There's a lot of bureaucracy that slows things down. Now, the other thing that I will say, it's a con, depending on your lifestyle, is burnout is real. There is a lot of work to do all day, every day. And a lot of people run into what we call the imposter syndrome. They think, man, how did I get here? Why am I here? How do I survive in this world with all these smart, brilliant people? So those are just three simple cons. I will probably get into more detail in another video, but I just wanted to give you guys that at a high level. Now, let's get into the pros. So I actually think there's a ton of pros. And I don't just mean the basic perks and pay. So one thing that I'll start with the pros also is the people. So you get to be around extremely brilliant, smart, self-starting, for the most part, people. And I love that portion because I love knowing that I'm not the smartest one in the room, which means there's opportunity for me to consistently grow. Another pro, I would say, is just the opportunities that you get. So you get a lot of opportunities, again, to learn and to grow. If you want to make a career shift, you can literally shift within the company if you need to. You don't have to always go into get into another job or find another role at a different company. You can maneuver and navigate within your company. And one other pro that I will say is just the overall culture, depending on which tech company you're at, is very, very unique. And it's probably most of what you think it is. It's a great experience as a whole. And you get to just learn. You get to be out there. You work with great people. The environment is like none other. Every office and every location is different. And then you also just get to be your best self as much as you can. So I think that's more than enough that I want to cover in this video. I wanted to keep this one short because I'm going to dive into these topics later in more detail and probably take you all along with me as I work through some of these locations. So that's it. 3 cons and 3 pros when it comes to working in the tech field. I hope y'all enjoy this one, and I'll talk a little bit more. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.